Alright, hello everyone, this is ScitusSnake, and today I'll be giving a lesson in Gamesense. I think I have around perfect Gamesense, and Bed Wars, it's a lot of it is Gamesense. It's not just PvP, this isn't practice. So, well, off the bat, we'll go with first rush Gamesense. So, if you want to be safe, you can do a 30 virus or wood wool defense. But I see my opponent, or I know my opponent has low stats, and so I just do wool, and so I can save gold for iron armor after my first rush. Try not to do that. Oh, and of course, always build up. About that amount is good. This amount, this bridge is just like ugly. You do this, you give a huge advantage to your opponent here. You can just build a wall here, and it's very hard to fight him. Unless you use shears and ladders like a bitch. So that's exactly what I do here. I just no, he can't come up at all. So he decides to do that. I should have built up and dropped on him then, but it doesn't matter. I still know that I can get the bed, but I do it with 0 health remaining, so that was a bit... I need to turn this down. Maybe a waste of time, because I had to die there. It is still so freaking loud. We're just gonna mute it. That's alright, okay. So now I get iron armor, and of course I get diamonds, because I know I'm gonna kill this guy, for sure. So now I know that I saw that pink was a threat. Blue took out his first rush already, but he flat bridged and no defense, so I assume he's not very smart. But pink kind of flat bridged, but he built up a bit. He has a wool defense, and he just looks smarter. Looks more like a threat. So I get my diamonds upgrades. I buy sharp because I have 4. On maps where you can easily get side rushed, I would do a prod and trap, so you know when your bed's about to break. But if you're gonna play just don't play those maps. Don't play Lighthouse. Don't play Lighthouse. That's in solos. It's a great doubles map. Don't play it in solos. Main solos maps in rotation right now are Airshow, Apollo, maybe Solace, but I don't know. Solace is worse Lighthouse. But here I lose the fight, so I know he's gonna probably be able to pressure me and maybe get my bed, but actually he's kind of stupid. And you know what, the first Gamesense lesson is just dodge Q, high stars, and high FKDRs. I wanted an interesting game, so I stayed for a few high stars and high FKDRs, but if you want to get a win streak, don't do this. Here, he makes a Gamesense mistake. He rushes me when I have high ground. I can easily jump and hit him off here. I do, but then I walk off because I have a small brain. Now here, I'm watching yellow behind my back, yellow and blue. They're still fighting each other right now, right? Yeah, they're still alive, so that's not a threat for me right now. But I see yellow, the fuck? Yellow Mastigo, I guess that's yellow's language, whatever that is. So I see yellow killed blue, so now yellow is a huge threat, so I need to kill pink quick so I can turn my attention to yellow. I realize that I'm pretty low health. I'm gonna die in this fight, so I just decide to steal his resources, get more resources for myself, and take away his. It's always a good strategy, and I get this free forge of loot, which allows me sharp irons and stuff. I each has that, and now I have prot and sharp iron. So I take note of yellow getting emeralds. I probably should have backed up here, but I thought I could kill him, and I did. Took no KB there. Look at yellow. See, he's a bit of a threat there. But, you know, I don't really have any choice if he's gonna break my bed. I'd rather, I mean, like, yeah. I don't really have a choice. If I go kill him, Pink will rush him, and I'm pretty sure Pink is more smart than Yellow, so I decide to go on and try and kill Pink first. Like I said, Yellow's not the smartest. He decides to... If I saw this bridge, I would have avoided and killed him because I'd like to keep my bed. But I hear the pearl, I hear my trap get set off. I'm like, I dive on purpose, and I go to kill Yellow. Now, if I were Yellow, I would have gone on the bridge, gapped, and then engaged and tried to kill the final. So I know Yellow's not the smartest. Now all I'm thinking is I need a punch bow and I need higher prot. If you get a punch bow in solos, you win. That's it. Get a punch bow, you win. So I just want a punch bow. I want pearls in case I walk off, and I want pots for getting Yellow's bed at the end of the game, or Pink's bed, or whoever's left. Now Pink makes a smart decision. Throw off your enemy's diamonds if you can't spend them yourself. That's always a good idea. I wanted to fight him for those diamonds before I could throw them off, but now I just go back to base because I have heal pool, and that gives me a nice advantage of like a heart in a fight. So I take the fight, I pre-gap, of course, always pre-gap. I beat him with 8 health. That's a bit risky. You don't want to go below 10 usually. So I get emeralds, but I see Pink's, incoming, and I see Yellow's. Actually, Yellow's invis, so I don't see him, but like, see Pink for sure. And then I'm like, oh shit, Pink's there, and I decide to run back to my base this way. Pink makes a bit of a bad jump there, and I decide to just keep running. Wood could go to red, but it's probably, I know gray has like more of a forge, so I go there for resources. I see Pink's like a long way away, and then Yellow falls in the void, so I know where Yellow is now at his base. And it appears Pink has ran out of blocks and he's still there, so he's not a threat. I continue to buy stuff, buy full pots because I only got 4 emeralds, but I really want a punch bow, so I decide to, and I think I got prot 2 too, so. Oh, here's a nice little Gamesense thing, so I probably shouldn't have rushed this, either take the fight on the diamonds or take the fight at gray, but I decided to build up because this situation's a bit dangerous. Now he's expecting me to go on top of the balloon, pot, and then rush his bed. So I decide to make him think that I'm gonna do that by waiting a bit, making him think I got somewhere over there. Now he also thinks this, he's like hitting around, looking around. I fireball his bed, he thinks that I'm over there and I'm like rushing his bed, so he goes back to his base. This allows me, a bit more time to get emeralds. I know Yellow has to be somewhere around here, and he is, and... Okay, back to what I was saying. Just got interrupted by a Discord notification. So this is a very dangerous situation. Let's go rewind a bit. So I know Yellow's at mid, I want to leave, but I didn't know, and I didn't know he was right there. I didn't know he had a bridge there. And I thought he got hit off, but he actually got stuck in a block there. But he misses a jump, and it gives me time to gap. Now I know he's not that smart, so I decide to take the fight, and I win because I have superior gear. Now I go back over here. I know Pink's over there. I see him, so I decide to go to blue. I have my 6 emeralds, so now I got a punch bow. I won, and that's like the end of your Gamesense lesson. Once you have the punch bow, you won. But I punch bow him away. And when you're playing solos, solos is the hardest mode by far. You always have to stay cool and chill. Never want to get tilted. Pink, realizing he can't win because I have a punch bow, he disconnects. Yellow decides to keep on fighting, which is good. You should never give up, but Yellow's not very smart. So now all I want is, I know how I have to pot on his base, and I want to be super safe, so I decided to get diamond armor in case I get comboed. And it doesn't really matter, I can just play this as safe as I want. It's just wasting a bit of my time. But, time is, worth it when you have a win streak. So I just collect M's, and then I skip forward to the part where I pot on him. Make sure 30 seconds skipped. Alright. Here I pot on him after killing him, so I know he's at his base. I hit him to let him know that I'm like going for his bed, so he can like void or come back to make it like the game a bit quicker. So he decides to void, and I block this off because there's a glitch where people can be like invis when they spawn, and also it just prevents him from coming out real quick. So now I have superior gear, I take the fight, and I win. And that's the game. You learn something.